I have realized that the video is a bit long, but all needed to go in the video, so if it's too long for you guys, I have some annotations on the screen right now, and you can click them to skip to certain parts. So I hope it's not too long and still enjoy. What's up guys, it's the Tech Wally, and today I have my full review of the PlayStation 4. I know that the console is out almost half a year now, so it is out for a long time now. I still wanted to do my review of it because now the PlayStation has evolved. At launch there was a huge potential and not enough content to actually use that potential, and now things have changed a lot, and I still wanted to give you guys my full review of it. Technology like phones, tablets usually get updated maybe a year, even months, but with consoles they last almost a decade until they get updated. So exactly how good is the Sony PlayStation 4? The PS4 is very small, even smaller than the PS3 Ultra Slim, and way smaller than the current Xbox One. However, this has a cost. The fans are fairly loud under usage, and the console can get quite hot, not extremely, because it has little fans. Most of the fans are on the back of the device. However, there are some on the sides, as you can see here, but there's not too much airflow because it is so compact. Starting with the design, it looks very nice in my opinion. It is jet black, mostly matte, but also some glossy plastic. So you will be able to see me throughout most of the video because the glossy just reflects so much. Throughout the console there is a thin LED strip indicating the current state of the console, and it also looks very nice and makes it a little more colorful. On the front you see two USB 3 ports, an eject and power on button. I think they're a little too small, but okay, and obviously the Blu-ray disc drive. On the back we have the power input, which is very nice that the power brick is inside of the actual console, not like on the Xbox One. Then we have a digital output, an HDMI, Ethernet, obviously you have Wi-Fi included. Sadly no 802.11ac Wi-Fi, which would be kind of future-proof, but we don't have it, and an auxiliary input. It is also easily the nicest and best looking product Sony has ever made, in my opinion. It looks gorgeous. Sony has moved on with the design. The PS3 doesn't look similar at all to the newer PS4, which is now a parallelogram. In my opinion, it looks very awesome. What also is quite awesome is that there is a 500 gigabyte hard drive inside of the console, which is very easily removable, and it also has SSD support, and you can completely reinstall the Sony operating system of the PS4. Specs wise, it features an 8-core AMD Jaguar processor and 8 gigabytes of DDR5 memory, and it flies through the operating system. There's also a power cable obviously included. I obviously have the European version, an HDMI cable also, and a cable which is basically a normal micro USB cable to charge the controller. Next up is the controller. The DualShock 3 had some minor problems was a little too small and just didn't fit in the hand. Most of these problems are fixed with the new DualShock 4. It has concave thumbsticks. Also, the trigger buttons are concave. You also get a speaker and a microphone and also a headphone input, so you can communicate through the controller and not through the console, and also keep things quiet. The buttons feel overall very nice. The D-pad is okay. The trigger buttons have been very much improved. They're clicking now. I do like that very much. And the controller overall is just very ergonomically shaped. On the back you have a micro USB input for charging, and also an LED light. It isn't all that helpful, but it's there, I guess. Then you have a share button where you can share your gameplay or a screenshot, or even stream your gameplay instantly from any type of game, anytime. You can just press that share button and, for example, share a clip of where you just scored an awesome goal in FIFA with your friends on Facebook. And that is very nice. You also have the options key, which replaced the start button. It's basically the same, just renamed. It's also a little bit larger. What's new on this controller is the touchpad. It has some gestures. You can even use it to type in text. So it has a lot of potential, but there is barely any usage for it currently. Overall, I'm a huge fan of the DualShock 4, especially because of its new size and ergonomics. Now let's jump into the operating system. Everything is much cleaner and organized. So we have the categories PlayStation Store, then the notifications, the friends, messages, party, which is basically just voice chat, then your profile, trophies, and settings, and power. I'm not gonna go through all of them. Most of them are self-explanatory. For example, the settings, you have a huge amount of settings that you can, from network to users, everything. Then, for example, the PlayStation Store, we have on the left side a column which organizes everything. Sadly, mine is in German. I couldn't figure out how to put it into English. And it's just like games, apps, movies, TV shows, all in categories, very nicely organized. Then there's also the PlayStation Plus subscription, which is very useful. I didn't get it, but it's $50 a year, and you get free titles, some online support, you can play with friends, and many other things. It is kind of expensive, but still worth it. On the other column, you had what's new. So that's just updates from your friends if they played a game or achieved a trophy or something like that. Then your actual game that's in it, the internet browser, the live from PlayStation, the capture gallery, basically all the games you ever played or installed on this, your library. Also, there's a video on demand like Netflix, also some music streaming. However, they remove the feature of playing your own media directly from the device, like pictures or music. And I think that's a huge step backwards, because that was one of the great things of the PS3. One of the best things with this console is the multitasking. For example, here I'm playing some FIFA, and then I decide to do something else. I just press the PlayStation button on the controller, and it automatically, with no delay at all, brings me back to the menu, and I can do something else. However, I cannot open another game or anything because that will close my other one, so in this case FIFA. And I definitely need to point out that that is a really awesome feature. That's probably because of the DDR5 memory, but it flies through the operating system and the multitasking is perfect. When booting the device or when it's loading a game for the first time, the fans might kick in for maybe 2 minutes maximum, and then it can get sometimes pretty loud. But that's only when loading a game or starting the console. And here you have an audio sample. I didn't get to try the PlayStation camera because I didn't buy it. And also remote play, I didn't get to try this also because I don't own a PS Vita. However, I've looked at some videos and I must say it looks very awesome. It maybe has some minor problems, but overall it's very good. The PlayStation 4 app for Android or iPhone looks good. You can type in text, so it has a lot of potential, but still there's not much usage currently for it. In-game performance is also very, very nice. You get great graphics. Again, I'm a PC gamer, I'm used to good graphics, but I must say you still get very good graphics. It is future-proof. I'm not sure if it could last a decade, but overall I like the performance. There's much potential that isn't used right now, so there's lots of improvement possible. Overall, it has some great performance. If you like this review and want to pick up a PS4, I have some links in the description below for pricing and availability. Definitely go and check them out, and if you purchase them on these links, it will really help me out. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please drop me a thumbs up down below. Also, follow me on Twitter. Comments are greatly appreciated. Any feedback, questions are greatly appreciated because I want to improve my videos. Do not forget to subscribe to this channel to not miss any upcoming content. Yeah, I've got some great reviews in the making. Definitely stay tuned and see you in the next one. Bye!